Hello, beautiful people. It's Michelle, Divine's Purpose. How are you? Divine Masculines, this reading is for you today. There's a rose on my table as I bought roses yesterday. And I feel like you guys should understand the power of the rose. And we're coming into deep emotions, going into the deepest part of the emotions in Scorpio season and understanding that there is truth that wants to be revealed. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, what's lacking, everyone? There is a storm coming through, another hurricane, the fourth one, Zeta, and this is about destiny. So, a lot of things are occurring, a lot of things. So I'm pulling the Moonology card for you, and then I'm going to also clarify it with my Aphrodite deck, which is the emotions. It's my tarot. I created it, no longer available. But I want to go into this emotion and see what is coming through for you guys, okay? So I'll call in Archangel Metatron, confirmation to assist, and we'll get it started. So we have two. We have believe in the impossible, the blue moon, and the second energy is a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So, this is a very heavy energy of an understanding that some of you may not be really believing in your journey, but you have to believe in the impossible. You have to have faith. This reminds me of winter, and there is a lot of winter seasons occurring in North America and around the world, of course. But this is understanding that dreams do come true, and you have to just believe in the possible. So I don't know what this is, and I would clarify with my emotions. But believe in the impossible, divine masculines, and then a win-win outcome is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, I did read that right. Full moon in Libra, that's about balancing the scales as well. Okay, so let's see what this is in regards to, and we'll go from there. There is a lot of expansion happening in divine masculine energy. A lot is occurring in the collective. It just depends on what wave you are in. But coming into Scorpio season and understanding that a lot of you think that I'm a Scorpio, but that makes sense as my twin is a Scorpio. It's the layers of the depth, very secretive, very emotional. A lot of Scorpio energy is in the motion of, I'm so afraid of my emotions because it's so deep, so I'm going to play a part and be this person instead. And a lot of masculine and feminine energy can relate to that, okay? So there is a little bit of anxiety that is surfacing. This beautiful rose. I love her. Okay. There is some anxiety happening, and when we look at this portrait, she is in a womb-like position. I do feel that a lot of masculines right now through the winter month, especially in December, will be going through their rebirth. And through the ascension and the awakening. Don't forget, my loves, there's two different things. There's awakening and ascension. It's two different things. But either way, you're ascending, you're leveling up, you're rising, okay? But through this awakening and the rebirth, it might be bringing you some anxiety in regards to who you truly are, why you're truly here, and what your destined path is. I keep hearing destiny. I feel like that's probably going to be an energy that's going to be coming through a lot in the energy field. And then we have rejection. Okay, this is crazy. All of these three cards, all of these three energies were shot here in Mexico, by the way. So it's a very Mayan, a lot of people are awakening the Mayan civilization and ancient cultures and also getting wisdom in this energy. First and foremost, I've been picking this up very strongly. If you don't resonate with that, then it's definitely ancient Egypt because it's very similar. But you can tell, like, I've done these cards such as, because it has a lot of story here. Like, look at this abandoned house. It's like a stone, but it's abandoned and it's rejected, and she's hiding in the red, in that energy of whatever red means to you. Like I think of the rose, but it can also be lustful energies. It can be anything that has to do with the root. But red is also very vibrant. Obviously, I love red. Red is like my neutral color, to be honest with you. But it's also very passionate, very fiery. And then I have here vindictive. And you can see how she's, she has her crown on, but there's this look that she's giving, because there's this vindictive energy coming through, which is very much deceptive and very much manipulation, okay? So interesting emotions that are surfacing for you right now, my loves. But, it is Scorpio season, so you might as well go deep or go home. Like, it's a lot of denial that's surfacing as well, so you choose where you want to go on your path, okay? I'm going to bring in some of the energy oracles here just to bring some physicality into this reading. But I do feel that through this motion of believing in the impossible and knowing that there is a win-win, I do believe there are some energies coming through shadow work, which makes a lot of sense to me. And, it's coming into the motion of understanding the rejection, the abandonment, any of these vindictive energies that you've had. And also pay attention to anxiety through the emotional purges, okay? All right, so we got 2. We have a broken heart. And then we have man holding a coin. Tootsie. Okay. Y'all, divine masculines in the shadow aspect of this reading is a little insane. I want to tell you guys something. If you ever have thought that you being successful, you being a man with a title, a certain amount of money, or even just anything that possesses the material world was going to give you happiness, that is the motion that you're trying to heal right now. And I am feeling it through the motion of a broken heart. It's very interesting because I just keep smelling the rose. But, it's understanding that a lot of these past energies through the emotional body has stemmed through the broken heart. But in regards to your astrology and in regards to the energies that are here, this is something that you actually are, you're actually self-sabotaging the possible energies that are coming through because of the unhealed pattern and wound that is stemming from the heart. Slamming of that door. I saw the clock was 8:11. Wow. Are you ready to actually close the door and step away from who you were? And really understand that the self-sabotage that you keep holding on to is really in the material matrix, and it's time for you to awaken and ascend, divine masculine. Because this is an energy that has been given to you in motions of people, places, and things, and you know what it is if you're listening to this. And Spirit, God, Divine has been giving you chances over and over again. Anybody who's dealing with emotional purges such as rejection, abandonment, any of this like deceptive energy with anxiety, it's because there are wounds that you haven't healed yet. You've been brushing it under the table, or you've been walking away from it, or you've been saying, it'll just go away on its own. I'm going to focus in the material world and keep going. Well, unfortunately, my loves, it's not. You have to deal with it. This is the whole point of your journey. And the thing is, what I'm really picking up here is a divine masculine who is leading their life through a broken heart and thinking material is going to be the one that's going to heal and save the world. But really, there's all these base surfaces that have to be healed. And once they do, you'll start believing in this. You'll start believing in yourself, really, and your journey more. And then you understand the win-win outcome of this energy. It's very clear to me. It's unfortunate sometimes that, denial takes the best out of us. However, whoever this is for and whoever this resonates for, you're being guided to first accept these patterns that you have held in within yourself, but also start doing your healing work. This is for someone who is just awakening. This is not for anybody who is ascending yet. Like I said, we're always ascending because once you awaken, there is an ascension process that occurs. Obviously, you level up. But this energy really is for a masculine who is just awakening into their truth. Experiencing grace, and look what's in his heart space, the rose. See what I mean? Paul the Venetian, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. This is what I mean. It's like once you heal this broken heart, you become a rose. It becomes a rose and it blooms. And it's that motion of understanding that you have to go through this healing process with grace. Because there are waves that keep coming to you. Like I said to you, when God was, or spirit, however you want to do it. I say God because, I fuck with the highest. When God has constantly been reminding you, it's because you've been getting waves of inspiration, but then what you do is take the wave of inspiration and turn it right into a materialistic motion, divine masculine. That's not what this is about. This is not what this is about. Pay attention. Master Buddha, increase awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. See, it's like you've been hearing it, but you haven't been trusting it. See, believe in the impossible because you haven't believed in it. There's a difference between believing in it and then trusting it. Because trusting is a knowing that's so deep that nothing and no one was going to shake you. A lot of people are meditating in this energy, and a lot of people are practicing ancient Eastern spirituality. Again, please take it as it resonates. Last message, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And then Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step to happiness. This is about karma releasing. And this is understanding that whatever this energy is and whoever this is for, you have to understand this awakening is going to initiate karmic cycles to clear up confirmation. But this is also understanding that you also have to start believing in yourself and stop self-sabotaging and stop being in denial and stop these emotions. Right in the heart space. Stop these emotions from getting the best of you, my love. Okay, whoever this is for. This is for someone definitely healing a broken heart. I do believe it's from childhood. Number 9 to me is always a completion, but number 9 to me, and I'm also seeing it in reverse as 6. So maybe this stemmed from the ages of 6 to 9 years old as an inner child yourself. I'm going a little deep with it, but this is shadow work and this is inner child healing that everybody can resonate with. And this is the understanding that the heart has become broken through the ages of 6 to 9. And then a lot of things have shifted in this vindictive, manipulative, deceptive way through the emotions. But now that you are awakening, you're understanding who you truly are. The key aspect here is the rose. And the rose is going to represent grace for you and a lot of different energies as well. A rose can also be a karmic energy that you resonate with. A rose is beautiful, but it also has thorns, as you can see. And I always love the roses that have thorns because if I get pricked, then that's just God. That's God reminding me that I'm living in planet Earth. And as beautiful as things are, you also have to love and embrace the thorns that come with the beauty and grace of the rose. What does that mean for you, Divine Masculine? It means that you can embrace your thorns as well, as long as you heal them. As long as you understand that this is not something you just dust under the carpet and it goes away. You actually heal, and then you speak the truth of what the thorns represent and how the thorns have pricked you. And embrace it and be the rose. Be the grace in your journey and to others around you. So that's a beautiful message. I'll leave it there. Many blessings to you and your journey. Love you guys.